the fire, we have mass cover-ups, terrorist attack, actually 3 of them, lots. And these things probably could have been avoided. I mean, Candace even posted they've been signaling that a 9/11 style attack is coming the second week of December. Well, there you have it. So 3 down, who knows how many more to come, and it just depends on who's doing it, skin color of the perpetrator. I mean, when this was going down in Australia, everyone's like, yeah, we already know. Media and officials are like, we do not know. Also, if you had travel plans to Paris, I would recommend that you cancel them because they are. You shall have no New Year's Eve celebrations. Also, your president, Donald J. Trump, is calling this anti-Semitic attack because it was, and it will be, and there will be more to come. And how do I know this? Well, when you got groups, large groups of people chanting things like gas the Jews in Sydney, Australia, I think things are going to go down. It's like, are you guys not stupid? When they're screaming at you, Allah Akbar, and these people don't want to fit in with you, they want to rule you. When they take over your streets to pray, which they don't do that in their countries, only the countries that they choose to occupy. This is only going to get worse, and no one's doing anything about it. So there you go, New York. You have been conquered, and I'm sure your governor will fix that. Oh, wait, breaking news. This just in. Wait till it gets violent, which it will, and there won't be anything done about it. Oh, and more breaking news. Eric Adams schools Zohran on NYC rent freeze and ending homeless camp sweeps. So, yeah, enjoy your new bout of homelessness. Because if you thought it was bad now, a 100x that. Also, White House pushes back on Mandami's call to stand up to ICE. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, you are under attack, and you need to do something about it. And I'm not talking about canceling New Year's and canceling Christmas. No. Oh, and we got more breaking news. This just came in an hour ago. Pool report 2 lifted. White House lifted. Everyone run to the White House. Something's happening. I don't know what it is, but rumor has it, it is big. Can't guarantee it if the media is going to suppress it or not. Did you guys even catch this one? This was, because we've had quite a few, and some of them have been thwarted. Car attack planned at Christmas market. Police arrest 5 men. I wonder what they're an affiliate with. Hold on, let me scroll a little bit. Here we go. Egyptian, Syrian. And they were planning an attack on this Christ Day thing. So, hey, all my Jewish friends and Christian friends, it's time to maybe stop voting the wrong way. What always makes me scratch my head, not as much that my hair falls out, is 70% of Jews identify or lean with Democrat because it's the LGBTQ plus abortion, all those great things. So I guess what God would say is F around and find out. No, he probably didn't say that. Maybe you reap what you sow. Ta-da! I mean, if 9/11 didn't wake y'all up the first time, second time? Here's another statistic. I mean, it's on Reddit. I don't know. How many people of Jewish ethnicity identify as atheists? This actually threw me for a loop. 85% of Jews inside Israel are, in fact, atheists due to how many wars. Okay. And honestly, for me, I went through a war. That woke me up real quick. You're having live rounds shot over your head? Yeah. They say there is no atheist in foxholes. I would have to agree with that. And I have spent many of days in them. Then after that, I went over here to Amsterdam. Hamas supporters are attacking Hanukkah. Here it is. This just keeps going. But I'm sure we can all live with one another. No, we can't. And I know what you're saying. Bravo, this is a financial channel. What's that? Okay. All right. We will now move along to, did you heed my warning about Bitcoin? About the S&P 500. How about I show you? How about Japan will crash Bitcoin in 4 days? How about the media is covering everything up? We are in such a full-blown recession. I know Donald Trump says we're going to have GDP of 30%. Hold on, let me just fact check myself. Because I know I've been saying it, and haters are like, he never said that. You are a liar, Professor Bravo. All right, let's check.
We're going to go back to the old days. When we announce great results, it doesn't mean we're going to raise interest rates and try and kill it. It means that instead of 4% GDP or 3%, which I said so wonderful, 3%, it should be able to be 20 or 25%. I don't know why it can't be. You shouldn't kill it.
Oh, and by the way, you can't spend your way to high GDP. They're currently trying to do, because what then that, see this number, this is going to, actually, this is currently, well, in 1 year we'll be at probably 31. Debt to GDP, you got to pay higher taxes and things like this. Look, food, real wages, everything, vehicle insurance, it all goes up. The economy is kind of like your body. You know, when you do one thing, an imbalance. It's like your doctor will say, you got to take this for your cholesterol and blood, right? And then something else breaks. Or in New York, Mandami's like, yeah, let's raise the taxes on the rich. Where do you think they're going to go? Stay in New York? No, they're going to leave. Or California, let's raise minimum wage. How's that working for you? And the faster people could just allow a free market to be free market, muchas better. Savings per you guys. This right now, look at this. You've never seen this before, ever. It's negative. This during a time that the economy is booming and we have 30% GDP. Explain that, and explain why they are covering everything up. Look at this. Fannie and Freddie are cutting back on the information they publish. It feels like the federal government. When you're in a recession, step one, we found that out. Don't call it a recession. Two, just rename it. Like, what's happening now? I'm not going to call it QE. We're going to call it something else, but we'll do the same thing. But now back to finance in Japan, and this is what's happened over and over. Every time the Bank of Japan raises rates, 24, what Bitcoin took a 23% dump. July 24, 26%, 25, 31%. I will get to the Bitcoin chart in just a second. I want to tell you your S&P 500 and help you how to do this. Number one, every one of you should have swung trade that up. That's 3%. Get out. You have a beat down, it goes purple, it closes one candle close above the Bravo 9. You should be doing that all the time. 3% up, 3% down. Definitely above the 200. It's good to go up. On the short, be careful. Now, if you would like to know what we're going to do on the S&P 500, we're going to pull back, guaranteed. And I have three things on the chart. Number one, that purple line that's way up there. So I can't get my finger on it. That, you're not getting above that. That's a brick wall. Two, it went purple. That's as far as you're going to pull it. Three, you have a trend line there. You've crossed it. Four, right there. That's the chick magnet. It's going to hit it. It already did. Number five, you're going to come down here and you're probably going to bounce on that. It's another support. Number six, let me pull this up. This has not confirmed, but it should be a good time to short on the way down. Maybe you make 3% up, 1% down, rinse and repeat. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll teach you step by step. It's over 100 videos and you can watch it. You can pass it on to your kids, your grandkids, because they're going to need help, because going to work it's going to cut some of it. Have to start businesses, side hustles. Here's your full-time wage, salary, it's negative. This is all bad. When you have Fortune magazine saying your beef prices are going to go up by 60%, everything goes up. Just giving you 101 different ways. That's why you subscribe, to solve these digit problems. Start a business, side hustle stuff, that's on you. A couple courses on it, and people are like, this is really hard. So now I'm like, here's a way you can make a few $100 a day. Well, so I have to click buttons? I'm like, fine, AI will trade it for you. Oh, okay. I mean, all these solutions, but onto Bitcoin, which I have been calling bear market. You go underneath the 200, you're halfway there living on a prayer. In October, then November, I'm like, you guys are going to come down here. You're going to get a bounce. This is your last chance to get out. That was when it was over $100. You coulda got out. Then it takes the leg down, forming now a flag, or a bear pennant, or a bear flag pennant. Then if you break this white line, which you just broke again, your next stop is going to be here. It's going to be at about 80,000. Then you carry this, and this is not always very accurate. It puts you down. I know I'm hiding it. Just always go with 69. It's just going to take time to get down there because there's a lot of bag holders. When that thing confirms, goodbye. Yes, I will be accumulating in the 70,000 range. So there's so many different ways to collect assets. That's definitely a speculative asset. Good luck on that one. But don't always follow the mantra of like time in the market, always better than timing in the market. People don't tell you about this 60-40 performance. Going back to World War I, you have lost decades. You've had 6 of them. And how do you even survive or have to play catch up or make up? Here they is. And what are the chances? What are the chances that we might have another one. So that's why you make money going down. You learn how to make money going up. It's the same thing. But what I will tell you will not work is, well, you'll always be working. I don't care. Oh, but I fully funded my 401k. I'll tell you with something that I just created, your retirement is already dead. The math is killing you. See, you think you're going to retire at 65% because you're fully funded. If you do the math, you're going to make 10%. Well, then you have that inflation thing. Got to subtract that. Now you're at 3% with a constant M2 expansion. You're not going to make it. And you're going to have to play catch up right now. You have to work. Sorry. Number one, yes, you'll always have to work. Good luck on that retirement thing. Always do something that you love doing, and it's not work. And you will never retire. I will never retire. For the history of my life, I will forever do good work. All the government prints. How about, this response? 0%, 1%? You don't own enough assets. Guys, I'm telling you, during this downturn, real estate, buy it. During the downturn in crypto, Bitcoin, and I've been a Bitcoin maxi ever since you met me. Buy it. Buy low, sell high. No, I don't want to. Okay, fine. Just buy it and then take loans against it. Just have to wait for SOFR to go to 0 and then you pay 1%. And imagine where you would be if the day you started listening to me, where you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to hunker down. I'm going to spend the price of a textbook, $2.99. A course that teaches you, click here, then click there. And then I have a bunch of AI in it where it's like, okay, it'll trade my strategies. So if you're lazy and you want to take that approach, great. But you can't keep up with this. Imagine if you would bought real estate like I have. I really don't talk too much about real estate on this channel, but it's millions. Tens of millions to be exact. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to feel like out of touch. Okay, you guys, first let's buy $20 million in real estate. I think it's easier for me to come to you and go like, okay, click there, click there. Oh, look, your account went up. This is how the rich, those taxes sing, the 39% and the 14%, the over 50%. They're like, how can we delay that? You could do that through real estate. And that's why you're seeing 175%. And how's your income doing? 4. Again, please hit the subscribe button. Listen to the things that I say. First you have pushback. You're like, why would you? Just work them out. Well, in the comment section, we'll work it out together. I have no dog in this fight. I'm just trying to help you. And when Trump, the $1,000 or whatever, fund this thing for the kids, you'll be about $250,000. Well, that's if it's a 10%. And if you just, it could be so much more. Maybe everyone will always vote Republican because they want to keep that around, but you can do it right now for the kids, and I should do a whole video on it. But hey, time is short, and I love you. Take advantage of what I'm offering right now. Let's make 2026 better than 25, and I'll see you tomorrow.